In China, tea was not just a beverage, it was a symbol of thought and philosophy, and an essential component of daily life. The earliest accounts of its discovery date back to Emperor Shen Nung in 2737 BC, when tea leaves accidentally fell into a cup of hot water. Over time, tea culture evolved into an art with its own rituals, especially during the Tang and Song dynasties. Tea cultivation was not easy. It was carried out according to precise conditions, and the methods of processing, including steaming, drying, and pressing, were considered state secrets. The Chinese imperial government viewed tea as a strategic resource. Although some shipments reached regions like Tibet and Central Asia via the Silk Road, China monopolized its cultivation and derivatives and refused to transfer its production secrets to any foreigner. In the 18th century, the British consumed vast quantities of Chinese tea, but were forced to pay for it in silver because the Chinese were not interested in European goods. This trade imbalance deeply troubled London. It decided to change the rules of the game. The British began smuggling opium from India to China to redress the trade balance. When China realized the disastrous impact of this mass addiction, it burned opium shipments in the port of Canton in 1839, sparking the First Opium War. The result? China's defeat and the imposition of the Treaty of Nanking, which opened its ports and forced it to cede Hong Kong. But Britain wasn't satisfied. It wanted to grow tea outside China to completely eliminate it. Botanical spy Robert Fortune infiltrated China disguised as a Chinese merchant, collected tea seeds and processing equipment, and secretly took Chinese workers with him, then shipped all of this to India. Thus, tea plantations were launched in Assam and Darjeeling, employing millions of workers under a harsh colonial regime. Over the decades, India became one of the world's largest tea exporters while China lost its historic monopoly. Ultimately, tea's journey from the mountains of China to the world's tables was a complex story of cultural fascination, colonial greed, and weak resistance.